cars are on borrowed time, but buyers still can't get enough of the big Aussie V8. This strong demand has allowed Holden to give the local Commodore a fitting farewell, installing the 6.2 litre LS3 V8, previously reserved for HSV. There have been other small tweaks here and there, but to be honest, the previous SS Redline didn't really have a lot wrong with it. It just needed more grunt. And now, it's got it.
I'm really going to miss cars like that. When Ford stopped making XR8s and Holden stopped making Commodore SSs and in fact stopped making anything, we're really going to miss those cars. And this car, the SSV, shows that there is life in the old dog yet. And if you keep developing what is a pretty well-worn formula, you can still improve the car. And it's a shame that that's as far as it's going to go, because I think it would have a future if if people still wanted big full-size V8 cars. And I don't know why they don't, because I do.
This car is a huge amount of fun out there. You can see obviously with the Gen 2, it hasn't just been a few badges and a few other niceties just to try and sort of give it a bit of an update. It does everything right. Surprisingly, look, big Aussie cars have always struggled with brakes around here at Winton, but this thing, 2 laps, push it hard and the brakes are still there. And most importantly, it still gives you the confidence to want to actually push on. The ergonomics, everything about the car, it just feels like a fun car out there. It's even a little bit taily on the way in without being sort of too much where it's going to take the confidence away, but it's a car that you can actually play around with out there. It doesn't feel like a 1700 kilo big 4-door sedan. And most importantly, the V8 engine, the sound inside, it's got this great crackle that comes back through. It almost sounds like you're in the GT or the C63. So certainly a great car, a lot of fun out there.
We're really, really privileged to have this car almost straight from the launch. Of course, the monster LS3 motor under the bonnet, bigger brakes all round. Essentially, it's somewhere between an HSV Club Sport and a GTS. So for SSV money, which is around 53,000 bucks, it's so much car. If you're going to get a Commodore, this is the one to get. And the nice thing is it drives fantastically well as well. It's got great road manners. Even out on the track, the SSV acquitted itself really, really well. Fantastic front end. You could just lead on the front and get it to turn. It drove off the corner. That engine just sang to its top limits straight away. The manual gearbox was great. Big brakes help as well, but what a fitting farewell for the Commodore.
It sounds really good. Like, the difference in the sound from the last generation car is amazing. It sounds like it's got an aftermarket exhaust on it, but to think it's a factory system is crazy. It's so loud and it sounds good. It's got a nice rich note to it. And on the track and on the road, it actually has a bit of talent to its chassis. Like, it likes to be driven fast, it's friendly, it's a little bit soft on the track, but overall it's quite a sweet car to drive. It's still a big car at the end of the day, but it's great fun, and it sort of has that feel-good Aussie muscle car factor. And for me, I really like that. I really like the new LS3 Commodore. I think it's a hit for sure.